Spanked Revision.
What's up, dudes? Welcome back to Spanked Revision. I'm Ben, and today we're working on some freelance work for an old high school buddy of mine who's making a rap album, and he had me ask if I could do the album artwork for it, and I said, fuck yeah, so let's do it. Let's check it out. Alright, so here it is so far. I forgot to record the beginning process, but he actually gave me a super specific brief of what he wanted, which makes my job easier. So the album's called Long Nights Ahead of Me. He wanted it to be like this basement dungeon setting where he's been slaving away on this album for like over a year, he said. And he said he wanted it to be kind of like Rick and Morty style, which is cool, right up my alley. So here I just started the dungeon wall and the door, and he's gonna be in the door there. And really cool, on the back of it will be the front side of whatever he's doing, but kind of close up on him. So it's gonna be really sweet. He sent me a couple references. This was once I'd showed him the wall. He said he kind of wants to incorporate like the universe, like the galaxy, to go with his last album. So he sent me this as like a reference. So I'm thinking we're gonna shrink this whole image and kind of have it floating in space like this. Yeah, the opening of the door of him, he got that. He sent me this Tyler the Creator song to check out. So this is kind of where this is coming from. Really cool compositionally, and we're gonna try to duplicate that with, once we get into color and lighting, the edges will be really kind of faded out, I guess. Now I kind of told you what's going on. Just gonna work on this for a little while, and then we'll do a little update here. First, we're gonna start with kind of resizing it and giving it that floating in space look. Alright, so here's the new kind of layout for the floating space rock. I like how it looks. Gonna lay down some solid line work. Probably will end up being smaller than this is, since this is the actual size of the finished product. Probably end up making it smaller, and that might change the focus to space. We'll have to see about that. But now let's fucking finalize this line work here for the new composition. Let's fucking do it, bruh. I think this is a good spot to stop this time. We made it look more like a little floating island. I think it turned out pretty well. There was some good feedback by my client. This is where we started, and this is where we ended up. We added the floor. We added and broke up the wall a bit more, and we added some debris coming off of it. So yeah, like I said, this whole thing is gonna be smaller and probably a little off to the side once it's said and done. It'll be like a space background, but on the inside will be our artist slaving away on the album, and we'll have to do that next time. So thanks for hanging out. Check out some other videos and come back for the next episode.